Hey guys, welcome back. All right, so we're moving on to English language arts, and you and I will be able to create an introduction for my narrative writing. So, yay, I went to school and I took a picture of our poster for our narrative writing. So I'm going to start actually from the bottom. The purpose of narrative writing is to entertain. We don't want to have a boring story. We want to have a story that is fun and interesting to read. It could be mysterious. It could be exciting. It could be with animals. It could really, narrative is one of the best writing because you could be really creative. So items that you need to include in your narrative writing include adjectives, which are things that describe nouns, right? Like red, well, yeah, a red dress, a pretty red dress, a long pretty red dress would all be different adjectives that describe the nouns. Adverbs and verbs. For instance, I ran through the forest is ran would be our verb. Our adverb would be I ran quickly through the forest. It adds to the verb. Okay, so that way it helps describe it. For instance, I ran slowly through the forest is very different than I ran quickly through the forest. Also, needs to include dialogue. People need to talk to each other, or talking to animals, or animals talking to each other, or something like that. And those need to be in our little quotes, okay? And transitional words and phrases. First, this happened, then this happened, last this happened, 3 months later, 2 years later, 2 seconds later, somebody walked in the door. Very important, and this has been a huge focus for us this unit, is how do people solve problems, right? And so you have to find a problem that needs to be solved. We've learned a lot from Dr. Nowal, the fox and the goose, and the kids and the wolf, I think I already said the wolf and the fox. So we need to know, and you need to find a way for your main character to have a problem and something that needs to be solved. Today, we're not going to focus on the problem or how it's going to be solved. Today, all we're doing is focusing on introduction. And we want to make sure our introduction still includes adjectives, nouns, adverbs, and verbs. So, like I said, we're only really going to be focusing on the introduction today. So, here is paragraph 1 of The Wolf and the Fox. Introduces the main characters and gives us details about them using similes. Remember similes? We did our bullying, our anti-bullying similes. Bullies are as scary as monsters, or bee as sweet as cotton candy, things like that. So here, I'm going to read this. Wolf and fox were always together. Wherever wolf went, fox went. However, there was a problem with their constant togetherness. Wolf was strong like an ox, there's our simile, while fox was weak like a reed. Now I know that these are similes because we have like a, and like an, okay? So, wolf was the master over fox. Poor fox was compelled to do whatever wolf wished. Now, secretly, fox sought ways that he might get rid of his master once and for all. Now, we get into a little bit of the character's problems within this paragraph. We don't have to do that. All we need is main characters and describing them, okay? You can use similes in your introductory paragraph as well. So, it chanced that one day the two were going through the forest. Now we have our setting. Even though this is in the second paragraph, still this example, this story has so many paragraphs. That's why they broke up main characters and setting into 2 different paragraphs. We're actually just going to combine them into 1 paragraph. And we don't actually need any more information from this paragraph just to create our characters and setting. So this is one of your assignments. You're going to tell me who your main character is and where your story will take place. For instance, my main character is going to be a mouse named Rhonda, because I like that name. And the setting, I'm gonna say that she lives in a house. Okay. So that's what I would expect you to put, something similar to like this, or actually the setting isn't where she lives, it might just be in a house, and that's fine. So then when we go on to our next, list adjectives that describe your main character, for instance, big, tall, quiet, nice, etc. Also, please include if your main character is an animal and what kind. So I had already said here that she's a mouse named Rhonda, but I'm going to say Rhonda is a mouse. And since it's a list, I'm going to make a list. I'm going to say that she is kind. I'm going to say that she is small, quiet. I'm going to put that she's sneaky. I think that's it for now. Yeah. Rhonda is a mouse. She's quiet, small, kind, small, quiet, and sneaky. Now let's go to my settings. I said it's going to be a house, but what kind of house is it? So your details need to describe your setting. For instance, dark, deep, tiny. For instance, me saying the setting is a house, is it a human house or is it a mouse house? Does she have a little mouse house? Where's her little mouse house? Is it in a cottage? Where is it? So I'm going to say that the setting would be in a little house. I'm going to say in the forest. And the forest is dark, scary. But the little house is cute and simple. Something like that. I'm going to say the forest is dark and scary, but the little house is really cute and really simple within that. And so now I have to write my paragraph. Now I can put, once upon a time, there was a little mouse named Rhonda in a tiny, cute cottage in a deep, dark forest. Ooh. So now I've created my main characters and I've written my setting. And really, this only needs to be 2 to 3 sentences. Okay. And you guys, don't have to write about a mouse. You don't have to write about a fox or a wolf or anything like that. We don't need dialogue yet because we are just introducing our characters. So all of that is really up to you, unless you have more than one main character. That's why I put main characters. If you want a mouse named Rhonda and maybe a squirrel named Hedwig. Squirrel named Hedwig. I spelled squirrel wrong. Let's figure that one out. Squirrel. Hedwig. And so then maybe in my introduction, if I'm having more than one character, my mouse might say something to Hedwig, saying maybe in a tiny house in a deep dark forest, a little mouse named Rhonda met with maybe he's a big squirrel or a big gray squirrel. He's a big gray squirrel named Hedwig, and they are eating breakfast or lunch. Or maybe the mouse is running from Hedwig. Maybe they're playing tag. I don't know. Like I said, there's so many different cool options that you could do when you are writing your own story. But like I said, today's only focus is introducing the main characters in the setting, and that's it. Only 2 to 3 sentences, and that is all that you need. So after that, this was something that I shared with you guys on Thursday that Mr. Hafner shared with me, that when you click on this link, there are a lot of different video exercises on there. You're more than welcome to do those. It's super, super fun. Oh no, I actually forgot. Yamale shared with us a new video, so let me grab that. So I'm so sorry, Yamale. I forgot to put the video in here, but I will. So go ahead and enjoy some mindfulness for your day. Also on this slide, I'm going to add in different links for you guys to get to Epic, and I'll put the passwords for Epic. And you also have access to Sora. There's no excuse. You should be reading 30 minutes to an hour a day. Okay. Otherwise, I believe that's it for our Monday. Please enjoy writing those narratives. I'm excited to see the starts of your guys' stories. And if you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to reach out on Google Hangouts, write me an email, or comment on Google Classroom. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.